Mick Corrigan here from Action Coach, and today I'm with Chris Mayne. Chris Mayne is the Managing Director of Frosberg Services. Welcome, Chris. Great to meet you.
Yes, thank you very much for having me.
So, tell us a little bit about Frosberg Services.
Yeah, so we're a technology company based at Heysham in the UK in the northwest of England, and we do position navigation and timing technology. So around the sort of mission critical type applications where position has to be very accurate, very reliable, and supports a number of different applications and operations. So not really the type of so GNSS being a one of the technologies we provide, not the type that you get in a phone. It's very precise, very accurate, so very um, uh, specific types of applications.
And pretty specialist, I guess.
Yeah, very much so. And then as a business, we not only provide that technology, we have engineering capability that goes around that, electronics, software, mechanical design. We do a lot of tailoring, bespoke engineering for people. Really, as a business, we're trying to understand exactly what the customer is trying to do, find the best technology for that purpose, and then do the system integration and tailor it towards the specific application that they're trying to achieve.
And what types of customers are you working with?
So we work with a very diverse range of market sectors. So it can range from logistics, so some companies around cranes and rubber tire gantry cranes and forklifts and those type of logistics operations where they want to know very precisely where their vehicle is so that they can have efficiencies in their operations. But we also do sales into the automotive industry where our technology is used for validating sensors, whether that's in a normal vehicle or it could be in an autonomous vehicle. And then we do work with unmanned vehicles such as drones and um, other vessels, could be on the water, and time and synchronization market. And it's vast and varied, and we get involved a lot. It's been an interesting career being part of this company.
I'll bet, yeah. And there's, it's a pretty niche business that you're in, but in terms of customers and their requirements, what do you think gets them selecting you? What differentiates you from other options that might be available, do you think?
Yeah, so our USP really is that that knowledge that we have around position navigation and timing and the understanding and working with the customer and what the specific requirements are, and then finding the best technology to fit that. We've had the benefit of working with Novotel for nearly 30 years. And Novotel are a provider of GNSS equipment that is market leading, the best in the market in our opinion. And through the experience of working with them for such a long time, we've seen a lot of different factors that can impact positioning and so understanding the environment, understanding what other sensors need to be brought in, that integration of other technology, the fusion of different sensors to make sure that what the customer's trying to achieve is achievable. So I suppose our USP is the ability to look at every scenario, identify the best technology for that scenario, and then we provide the engineering and the capability to deliver that solution and then manufacture it for the customers.
Oh, you manufacture that as well then, yeah.
Yes, yeah, we have a manufacturing capability as well. We have our ISO and our aerospace standards that we can manufacture to in the company.
Wow, brilliant. So how's things progressing right now and what does the future look like going forward?
Yeah, so we've had an interesting few years. We've really grown the company. We've gone from 30 members of staff in 2020 up to 50. We've increased our turnover considerably, and in that time, we've made new partnerships. We've got new technology within our sort of portfolio. We've doing a lot of research and development into alternative means of navigation and sensor fusion and that type of work. So it's brought us into lots of new areas in the business, and it's been quite an exciting period, and um, it's generated, I would say, generated new revenue streams, and we've constantly had to look at our model because of the type of work that's been coming up and churning up from the business development that we've been doing as well. So.
And looking forward, how does that look?
Yeah, so it's in particular, it's very exciting looking forward. In December of last year, we were acquired by the Teleplan Group. So Teleplan were a partner of ours from 2019. We'd worked closely with them. We have complementary technology. We were using their software with our technology. And when the opportunity came to acquire Frosberg, they jumped on the chance, and we were very excited because culture-wise, we were very closely aligned. Our engineers know each other, our sales team knew each other. They so it allowed us really, we've kind of hit the ground running. So as a group now, our portfolio is a lot bigger in terms of capability from expertise, but then from the product side. So now we're looking to expand internationally and we're looking into new markets. We're bringing a lot of synergy between our products and how to bring those together. So it's been a very exciting year getting to work under this new structure that we have and looking at the opportunities that that's presenting. So we're definitely broadening beyond the UK and looking at more of an international reach going forward.
Wow, very exciting.
Mm.
What challenges will that bring, do you think, Chris? Lots of opportunity, obviously. What challenges
Yeah,
as well?
what, branching out internationally or working within a new structure?
The whole expansion, yeah.
I think, yeah, with any sort of growth, as any business leader will tell you, any growth comes with challenges. It's that constant looking at organizational development, how to structure, and then especially some of the new sales areas we're going into. It's a brand new way of the commercial proposal. How does that fit? What we're going to do? What impact does that have on the product? We're generating new areas of research that need to be done. So developing our skill base is crucially important to make sure that we're ahead all the time. So we've just got to maintain that momentum. And then the obvious challenge of going anywhere international comes with new cultures that you're going into, new ways of working in that country specifically.
Mhm. And for yourself, Chris, what and the business, what have been the learnings, do you think, along the way as you've been going through this growth journey so far?
So yeah, I've been fortunate. I joined the company actually as a assistant was when I was looking for an internship when I was at university. So I started off in the company. I think it was 7 people in the company when I joined. I had a couple of summers, and then I've progressed with the company, and it's interesting when I look back at my career and the different transitions we had going through. I joined just as we started doing engineering. We originally were a consultancy. Then we started working with Novotel, and we moved into selling Novotel solutions, and then that led on to engineering opportunities, and then that led on to we could do some manufacturing, and we've then introduced manufacturing into the operation. So this constant evolving business model and it's that we didn't have everything was done organically, so it was constant reinvestment of profits into building the business up. And I took over as managing director in 2020, and I would say the value of networking and building partnerships and working outside of the business is probably one of the experiences that's really helped the growth of Forsberg. So in 2020, I co-formed the Electech Innovation Cluster with a few other business leaders from the area, in particular Kate Holden from Light Technologies and Natasha McCrone, who's now at System Loco. And we developed this cluster for electronics businesses in the Northwest, and specifically around the Morecambe Bay area. And working together, we started to tackle some of the skills challenges we had, to help with the business. I Through that, we helped a couple of colleges locally with set up electronics courses. We've supported a electronics boot camp, Tech Lancaster, which is an incredible story. If you get the opportunity to speak to Nicola and Rich, superb story around Tech Lancaster and what they do. And that cluster is now 35 members strong, all very focused in this area. And what we see now is we've got about 180 students coming through with electronics experience in the area. So that's helped with our local skills talent pool with local skills, and the engagement with the university and finding the right academics and working with the graduates and bringing the graduates in has developed that skill set. And then also working with groups like Be the Business and the Northwest Business Leadership Team, and finding the connections and working with those with those types of profile of organizations has helped make connections. And then partnering with other businesses and finding collaboration. I told the story about Telepan, who eventually acquired us. We've got numerous companies that we work with to partner with, and we always take that approach that we'll work collaboratively and try and support each other to grow, and the benefits come out from that.
Brilliant. Great advice. Collaboration, partnerships,
Collaboration, absolutely,
and
that crucial
networking.
part.
Yeah.
Collaboration and networking, yeah, absolutely crucial. And I really would say that collaboration, that ElecTech cluster is a great group. We're already collaborating with a couple of businesses, and I think that model could be replicated. And the more involved and supportive and working together on a challenge, that's the one of the fundamental things I took away from that was we as Frosberg were trying to tackle that skills shortage in the area on our own. And then it was when working with the other companies back in, when we were talking about it, 2017, 18, and then 19 leading on to the boot camp and then the cluster, it was that moment of, why are we doing this on our own? Let's do it as a collective and work on it together. Because at the end of the day, if you do this all together, it's much more efficient, much more effective, and that power of that collective voice make
Wow.
change.
Well, thanks for sharing that, Chris. That's great
No
perspective and great
problem.
advice. And well done for what you've achieved so far, and all the best for the future.
Just the beginning. Lots more to come. It's a journey, right? It's constant hard work and keep going.
Absolutely. Look good. Well, good luck with the next chapter then.
Cool. Thank you very much, mate.